Alrighty, folks, part 3 of post-game road trip.
Unlike Bismarck last week, you really only had a bad 3 minutes.
Yeah, you had a bad 3 minutes in the game, and then and Bismarck tried to give the game to you too.
Right. But
with all the penalties.
But tonight, you just never got on track in the first half.
No.
You didn't have a bad 3 minutes. You didn't have a good first half.
Yeah, you didn't show up the first half.
And it's tough on your defense when your offense just can't put anything together long enough to keep the other offense off the field.
Yeah, pretty much.
They were working behind the clock the whole time.
I'll tell you one thing, though, too. Lance has gotten better as a head coach. I kind of thought maybe the fire and the passion with him on the sideline would show. He's actually really calm demeanored for being a first-time head coach, which really surprises me.
Absolutely. Again, I'm going to credit him with good, consistent improvement on his team throughout the year.
Oh, definitely.
We go back to still that he got on the ground late, which he did. But,
that's not an excuse anymore. That really isn't. He's been here 3 months. That's no longer an excuse.
He's done a good job of building his team throughout the season. I'm still looking at the team is going to be a lot more competitive against Jesseville than they were against
a Foreman.
Derek's
a Foreman.
The first game, Derek's. They're a lot more competitive by Jesseville than they were then. And the improvement's been really consistent throughout the year, so I've been proud of him for that part.
Oh, definitely.
So I'm not going to tell you I have high confidence in a win against Glen Rose, but if you
go to Glen Rose, if you got Glen Rose coming to town, you got a chance to. If you get some early momentum, special teams, defense, and you're in the ball game, if you're only down like 20-0, 20-7,
right,
20-6, or 24-6, or something like that at halftime. If you're within a couple scores at halftime next week against Glen Rose, you got a chance to win the ball game.
Right. But if I can just make it competitive, if I can stay close and have a crack at it against Glen Rose, even if I come up with the loss, I think I want to bring in some good momentum to Jesseville, and I think I could put a win on my last game of the season against Jesseville.
Oh, definitely.
I would love to see that. That would be great for Lance too. To pull off a win on the last game.
Your losing streak is now up to what? 19 games?
Something like that.
18, 19 games in a row.
Yep. Oh, I wonder if we can catch anybody else's game.
Okay, good idea.